Good morning. Today's rant is going to be on expectations, the expectations we have of our children as parents, as a society, as institutions. This morning there's a news story going around on at least my Facebook feed that's based on a study that says kids score better on standardized tests and are much healthier, are less overweight, and basically thrive when they get to go to school later. What that means is instead of having high school kids start school at 7 a.m. or 7:30, if we can push it back, if only we can push it back to 8 a.m. or 8:15 and let them sleep an extra hour, all of these problems would alleviate in some way or another. Now everyone's liking this post on Facebook, and here's my response, and I'll give it to you in this video. My response is, this is rubbish, of course. As a society, we just keep lowering our expectations of kids. We don't expect them to get out of bed in the morning. We don't expect them to go to kindergarten unless they're 5 3/4 years old. I mean, the number of kids getting held back in kindergarten with May and June birthdays is absolutely ridiculous now. There's all sorts of people out there saying we shouldn't teach math to kids or reading until they're developmentally ready. There's all sorts of people saying that homework is useless, so kids shouldn't have homework. Now, putting all that aside, because I agree with a lot of it if looked at in a microcosm, collectively, we are pathologically lowering the expectations of our children. And this is what, really upsets me, and really, I think it's the point that everyone's missing. Just because you can find a way to improve morale at a concentration camp doesn't mean that concentration camp is a noble endeavor. And so in many ways, they're rearranging deck chairs on a Titanic. And if you all of a sudden push teenage or high school starts to 8 or 8:15, maybe instead of staying up till 1 o'clock, I'm sure these teenagers will just figure out a way to stay up till 2 o'clock. In other words, it's not going to change anything. You're just trying to paper over a problem. And I question the perspicacity of anyone who falls for such rubbish news stories and studies. And that's it. All right, take care now.